As you just heard, I'm Rich Savino, President of PIA of New York, and I'm an agent here in the Hudson Valley. I'd like to thank each of you for being here today at the PIA of New York's 9th Annual Hudson Rally Regional Awareness Program. I'd also like to thank Carl Abramson and the entire Hudson Valley HVRAP Committee for their hard work, which has resulted in another great event. And of course, I'd like to thank Yvonne Conti, the PR speaker, for allowing me to give my presentation first. Believe me, the last thing I wanted to do was speak after a humorist. We in the Hudson Valley have been particularly challenged by the economy by virtue of both our industry and our geography. So what I want to talk to you about, where I think as an industry we need to be in the next 10 years and even later into the future. When I spoke to our board last month in Glenmont, I discussed the notion that while challenges in our industry may be the only constant we know, some things never seem to change. Even the notion of perpetuation itself has remained consistent. I was at a conference this past summer where a speaker referenced a Rough Notes article from the 1950s. It focused on the industry's need to attract young people to the business. Folks have been talking about the same thing for over 50 years. And in fact, I'm willing to bet it's even longer. And the problem continues. We need to attract young people to this business, and here's why. As an industry, we are behind the curve when it comes to the adoption of technology and marketing resources. Because of this, the independent agency delivery system is in danger of losing its biggest strength. A recent survey found that young consumers are much more likely to shop around and are the most promising market segment for our industry. Furthermore, 3/4 of the millennials are interested in conducting business by using their mobile devices. But most importantly, young customers are the most willing to pay a premium to get the products that meet their needs. Almost 3/4 of 18 to 24-year-olds said that they're willing to pay more for it, compared to only about 1/3 of people 55 years of age and older. Now, independent agent strength has always been our unique knowledge of our customers and their needs. So it's logical that we should embrace the tools that will help us do that. Let's consider for a moment the recent failure of Borders bookstores. Now, Borders, not the only book distributor up against Amazon, the behemoth direct seller. Barnes & Nobles is still in business. People did not stop reading. They just started reading and buying differently. Amazon developed a Kindle, so Barnes & Noble developed a Nook. Amazon and Barnes & Noble embraced technology and adapted to the evolving environment, while Borders refused to adapt. So how does our industry compare? It's obvious that carriers continue to consider multiple distribution systems and will utilize the ones they believe will be the most successful. Independent agents must simply adapt and embrace the tools that will help us succeed. We must change our image and have to stay up to date with our business models. We need to deliver 24/7 access. We need to quote online, put ourselves into play with favorable positions on search engines. We need to put away the paper files. And we need to communicate in a multi-generational way. Most people sell 10 years up and 10 years back. So if I'm 50, I'm selling to 40 and 60-year-olds. Let's take a look around the room. If we're selling to a 10-year cohort, it is unlikely we're reaching the millennial client. This presents a huge opportunity for young people to enter and grow in our business. Quite frankly, I'm jealous. My generation came through at the end of the baby boom, the fat part of the belly. But today, Generation Y, the millennials, comprise of more than 70 million people in the United States. Young people entering our business now have an opportunity we haven't seen since the 1950s. Young insurance professionals, such as PIA yips, and those entering our field now, can help us with the biggest challenge we face. This is why perpetuation is still important 5 decades into the future. Your younger staff already knows how the millennials want to communicate and do business. They are the millennials. Consider it a form of reverse mentoring. Embrace their enthusiasm and their knowledge. They will bring you and the industry forward. I'm not going to give a commercial about PIA. If you're here, I assume you recognize the benefits of PIA membership and the extraordinary networking and education our association offers. But I want to encourage you to take advantage of everything available to you as a member, because your association can help you address the issues I've been discussing. PIA is committed to helping independent agents integrate new tools that will help their businesses evolve. It's likely you attended this morning's panel discussion on social media. Our association has a well-deserved reputation for delivering the highest quality of education to our agents. As agents, we really need to learn and invest in educating ourselves and our staffs if we want to succeed. Be disconcerting when you take CP, and use it to learn, not just to keep your license. PIA makes it easy. You can get PIA courses in nearly any manner you want, online, in your office, or in classes like the ones here today. And as new ways of doing business presents new and ever-changing needs, PIA is helping to protect your livelihood with E&O information and coverage and new cyber liability products which PIA introduced this year, which is now available in New York. Make use of PIA's Industry Resource Center, I know I do, which has technical and legal experts on staff to answer your questions about everything, not just about coverage and policies, but issues like automation and your agency management systems, and your obligations with regard to protecting your client's privacy. I invite you to check the Agency Marketing Toolkit on PIA's website regularly, use the content, tweets, and embed the web-ready information you'll find there on your websites. Subscribe to PIA's free sales and marketing report and other publications that offer case studies and advice on how agencies and carriers are using technology to reach customers and grow. And as I mentioned, send your best and brightest staff to join the young insurance professionals. Together with PIA, the independent insurance system is positioned to do what we've always done best. And we can do it better with new tools and communicate and interact with our clients in our communities with knowledge about their unique coverage needs. We've always been the most effective distribution system for insurance. Because of this, as our world gets smaller, our ability to act locally using tools that are designed to help us target and focus these efforts can only make us stronger. And I look forward to our success. Thank you.